Shalom. Last time went on praise on glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, of great millstone, citation to the for lit. This pushing is truth, for cause the folk on the truth, serve charity. Right, this the brother on one above from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama, GMS. Just want to get to this sin, just going to, about, the future prophecy and how these other nations, is going to serve Israel, Israelites, your so-called Negro Latino natives, starting with Yahushua, King David, and the elect of Israel, the elect men of Israel from 12, from each tribe, each 12 tribes from Judah on Issachar, Judah on down to Issachar, 12,000 out of each tribe. So no further than that, we'll start off with Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. So, the Lord is gonna have, he's still gonna, he still choose Israel, over the other nations, and he gonna set, the Israelites back, and gonna have our own lands, and not gonna be scattered, each tribe gonna have their own land, own dwelling place, and Jerusalem gonna be the, place to be, the place to go. Just like how New York is, and the United States, Jerusalem is gonna be the place to go, and when Israel is in rulership, when the Lord Yahushua returns to put Israel back in rulership, so-called Negro Latino natives. So reading on, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So strangers are, like I said, other nations, they're gonna cleave on, to Jacob, Israel, the Israelites. They're gonna learn the ways. They're gonna obey the laws. They're gonna be a subjection unto the so-called Negro Latino natives, the Israelites. Yahushua, King David on down to elect men. Starting off with the Lord, King David and elect of Israel first. And then 2/3 will come back, through the elect men. But the other the other nations are gonna learn the ways of Israel, and they're gonna follow the laws, and then they're gonna obey, So because this kingdom right here, the Lord finna destroy this place soon, take this place out, That's a change of the guard, so to speak, going on right now, But this is just a future prophecy of, showing like once the Lord destroy this place, thermonuclear war, going to war with these devils, then he gonna establish the kingdom of Israel. So from there, next verse, Isaiah 14:2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the name of the Lord for servants and handmaids. So we can possess these heathens, the other nations. Starting with you Edomites, you so-called white people, y'all gonna get double punishment. But the other nations, they're gonna get theirs too. But you so-called white people gonna get it worse, Edomites, other nations gonna get their punishment. But they, after 1,000 years, they could go back, they go to their own little, land, whatever, place, and just they'll follow laws and obey the laws. But Esau, the Edomites, y'all gonna be done away with. Y'all gonna be burnt up, man. Y'all gonna be destroyed after 1,000 years of slavery. Y'all ain't gonna be no more. You so-called white people, Edomites, red people. So reading on, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So we're gonna rule over our oppressors, like I said, which is the oppressors right now, so-called white men, Edomites. The bankers, starting with the elite, the Rothschilds and the Bilderbergs. I said the Rockefellers. Forgot who the other ones are, but they're the top elite. That's up there. That's really calling the elites. They're really calling the shots and putting out these laws and legislations. It's like these laws that they putting out here. These wicked. They're passing these wicked laws. It's contrary to what the Lord has established. For how the earth supposed to be ran. But they're going by their own their own wicked ways, So that's gonna be the future prophecy to come. So-called Negro, you so-called Negro Latino nations gonna be rulers over the so-called white people, Edomites soon, and other nations. And they gonna follow the ways of Israel in the righteousness. Cause right now the rulership, the way things are going now is ruled by the wicked, and the people are following wickedness, and they're not righteousness of the Lord. But that's soon. The prophecy, the future prophecy to come is gonna change. Soon to come. So with that, again, like, give our praise to Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister brothers, to the few Agua sisters that do listen. Keep the faith, Yahweh Shai. Keep fighting with that. Say shalom.